Proceeding without saving the game. Are you sure? The Red Testament. That was Kevin. Kevin is dead. Was that just an illusion? No, Lieutenant Virgil was really there too. People who are dead are revived as testaments. Kevin said he came for me. Does this mean the testaments aren't our enemies?
Is that her? She's part of the group that stole the vessels of Anima?
Yes. She's been babbling things to herself and ignoring our questions.
Pellegrini, did you notice? Those eyes. They look just like his. They're the eyes of one who continues to defy us. Call Supervisor Uzuki and Kevin Winnicott. Have them join me for the interrogation.
Yes, sir.
You're calling the supervisor to the interrogation? Why?
It seems this woman attempted to make contact with both of them not long ago. Then the theft of the vessels of Anima occurred. The operation was performed quite smoothly.
Do you mean they have inside information?
Whatever the case, if we don't verify her identity, our future plans could be in jeopardy.
Winnicott!
Supervisor Uzuki, what do you want? If you need to talk, couldn't it wait until later?
What's the meaning of using the 27 series Asura? Those are solely for experimental use. They're still unstable. If they go out of control, we won't be able to rein them in.
And their combat abilities will be as expected. That's all that's needed.
That's absurd. They can't distinguish between an enemy and an ally. Are you planning to use a weapon that can only cause indiscriminate destruction?
When the Song of Nephilim becomes operational, everything will be resolved by the awakening of the Zohar.
You're going to use the Song of Nephilim that was born from the Lemmageddon translation? You must reconsider. There's still time to stop both the 27 series and the Song.
There's no other way to activate the Zohar. The Descent troops have already reached the city. If we don't use that system now, all of our efforts will have been for nothing. Isn't this why you betrayed the Federation?
No,
No? You sacrificed your own wife in order to save your daughter. Why hesitate now?
You couldn't possibly understand. I had no choice.
That's right. For the realization of our ideals, there is no other choice. Milsha's sacrifice cannot be avoided.
Supervisor. Oh, and you're here too, Mr. Winnicott.
What is it?
Commander Margulis requests your presence for the interrogation of the intruder.
At an interrogation? Me as well?
Yes. I wasn't informed of the details, so please ask the commander directly.
What's this about?
I've heard that she's a member of the group that stole the vessels of Anima. It must mean she's more than just a petty thief.
Margulis!
Well, well. So, you know who I am? It seems I was right. You are more than just a mere rat.
Oh.
You're an interesting woman. I can tell you are no spy. Your face betrays your every thought.
I won't tell you anything.
There's no point in empty bluffs. We have countless ways of making you talk. But before that, I'm going to have you answer questions from these two.
Tell me the truth. How much do you know about the vessels of Anima?
It's pointless to keep silent.
I don't want to be rough with you. Please answer me.
I have nothing to say to a man who doesn't even hesitate to sacrifice his own family.
What are you talking about? That's none of your business. Besides, I didn't mean to sacrifice her.
Then what did you mean to do? Aoi Uzuki is your wife. How can you let these people do what they want to her?
Who are you?
Well, You're a lively one, aren't you? Listen, we already know you're using the vessels of Anima as mobile weapon reactors. That's top secret research. Even Vector doesn't have that technology yet, much less UTIC. Where did you obtain it from?
I knew it. So it wasn't just Ormus involved in the Zohar research, but Vector as well.
Woman, where did you learn the name Ormus? Your attitude reminds me of a man I know, and I don't like it. Curiosity can prove to be fatal. You would do well to remember that. You will tell us everything you know. Naturally, we won't kill you, though you'll experience things far worse than death.
Fibronia! What's wrong? I have something I need to tell everyone. There's no time. Hurry.
Alan, how long are you going to stand there?
Why didn't you go back and rescue the chief? If you'd gone right back, you might have been able to get to her.
We can't put everyone in danger because of Shion's selfish actions.
But why aren't we going to rescue her now?
After our infiltration, the security at Labyrinthos has been increased. If we make any rash moves, we'll only make the situation worse.
I understand that, but while we're calmly talking about this, the chief is in danger. Aren't you worried about your sister? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Alan, everyone's worried about her. During the Gnosis terrorism, Shion learned that our father betrayed the Federation and handed over Lemageddon to the UTIC. I've kept his involvement with UTIC from her. Her actions are not based on conviction. Rather, she's acting out of spite toward our father and me. Convictions built on a weak foundation like that will crumble at the slightest provocation. Thus, I'm worried. The truth that awaits her, I have a feeling there's something here that Shion must not be allowed to know.
What do you mean?
I don't know what it is yet. But I'm concerned about the way she's been fainting lately.
You mean the way she's been fatigued?
If that's all it is, I wouldn't be worried about it.
What do you mean?
Her mother had the same symptoms.
The chief has the same illness as her mother?
Jin! Shion's in trouble.
What?
What is it?
Fibronia's here. Please, come to the bridge.
What's up?
Your friend is in danger. She's being held prisoner inside Labyrinthos. Commander Margulis plans to get information from her by force.
The Colonel?
Don't tell me it's already too late.
No, she's still all right. There's someone inside taking action to aid her, but I don't think it will delay them for long.
I see. But if we take on UTIC with our current capability, we're going to suffer a lot of damage.
Not necessarily.
Jin?
Don't you see? You and Chaos should know what's about to happen.
Oh!
If this world is proceeding as we know it, then the third descent operation will begin soon. When it begins, UTIC will be in a full-scale battle against the Federation.
And we know the details of that battle from beginning to end. We can use this to our advantage.
We'll slip past them in the midst of everything and rescue Shion.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it!
Now, let's go.
What? Me too?
You're worried about Shion, aren't you? She needs someone to support her. Please lend us your help.
All right. I'll accompany you.
Junior, look!
Yeah, I know. It's the beginning of this planet's nightmare.
Looks like the Federation's descent operation's begun. I must have taken too much time. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll have to retreat for now.
The flowers are all dead. They're all dead.
I told you, there's no point in this sort of thing. This isn't going to make anyone happy.
That's not true. If more of them bloom, everyone will notice.
You're wasting your time. They'll just get trampled again.
No, they won't.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna get seeds from Feb.
No one has the ability to lead others to the truth. Our powers are too limited. Only those who possess divine power can accomplish that.
The staff and test subjects are already being moved to the evacuation shelters. We'll also seal this block just in case. You should evacuate immediately as well.
Commander Margulis, what happened to Fabronia?
I heard she went outside.
What's she thinking at a time like this?
There's no need to worry about that prototype Realian. We have all the data we need. Still, the Federation's advance is faster than I expected, and their numbers are great. I don't see any sign of our defensive troops being deployed yet.
There's no need for concern. Proto-Omega is going out to intercept them.
Proto-Omega? You're going to use that?
It is the will of Patriarch Sergius. And this time, the 27 series will be deployed as well. If they're as capable as you've estimated, the Federation soldiers will last only minutes.
You're a fool to jump ahead like that. The 27 series isn't ready yet. You must reconsider.
Winnicott is the one responsible for the design, and says they're ready and will perform to expectation.
It's true that their capability itself far exceeds that of previous combat Realians. But those things can no longer even be called Realians. They're dangerous even to us.
It doesn't matter. By using them, we can obtain even more accurate data. Besides, we've already completed preparations to use the Song of Nephilim. Once the Zohar is activated, the Federation will no longer be our concern.
Are you all crazy? Professor Mizrahi canceled the Lemageddon translation work. Do you really intend to use the incomplete song? It'll destroy this planet!
Why do you hesitate? Everything we've done is for our ideal reality. That's what this project is for.
Margulis.
I can't leave things to that madman any longer. I'm going to do as I please as well.
No.
It looks like things have gotten quite hectic here.
The URTVs are descending. This is gonna be a battlefield soon. And if few hours. Federation troops will enter Labyrinthos. There's no time to lose. We have to hurry and rescue Xion.
Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Capital Defense Forces are engaged with Federation Special Forces in Districts 14 and 17. Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Capital Defense Forces are engaged. Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Capital Defense Forces are engaged. Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's... Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Capital Defense Forces are engaged with Federation Special Forces in Districts 14 and 17. Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Capital Defense Forces are engaged with Federation Special Forces in Districts 14 and 17. Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Capital Defense Forces are engaged with Federation Special Forces in Districts 14 and 17. Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Capital Defense Forces are engaged with
Watch me, Chief.
Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Capital Defense Forces are engaged with Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Federation descent forces confirmed in the city's 11th district. Capital Defense Forces are engaged with Federation Special Forces in Districts 14 and 17. Federation descent forces 11th District. Capital Defense Forces are engaged with Federation Special Forces in Districts 14 and 7.
Eliminating enemy threat.
Federation Descent Forces confirmed in the city's 11th District. Capital Defense Forces are engaged with Federation Special Forces in Districts 14 and 17.
Are you all right?
It's you. No matter what you do to me, I won't tell you anything.
I know. Please, settle down.
Huh?
The Federation descent operation has begun. You will be killed. Now's your only chance to escape.
You're gonna let me go?
Yes. I know you don't have a high opinion of me, but I'm not doing these things because I want to.
I can't believe the words of someone who would sacrifice his own wife.
I don't know who you heard that from, but that information isn't entirely accurate. It is true that I'm sacrificing my wife and my family, but I want you to believe me. I just wanted to protect my family, even if it meant making the world my enemy.
Why are you doing this? You'll be treated as a traitor by not only the Federation, but by UTIC as well. They may kill you.
That's my own fault. It's better than having an innocent killed. But enough about that. I have a favor to ask you.
What is it?
Do you remember my daughter?
Shion?
Yes, she's in a church in the suburbs. Please, save my daughter.
Why don't you do that yourself?
If I could, I would. You saw, didn't you? My wife can't move from the hospital wing upstairs. I have to protect her. It may sound strange, but I feel like you can save Shion. Perhaps it's because you resemble my wife.
All right. I'll save your daughter.
I'm sorry to trouble you. Hold still for a moment. I'll set you free.
Activation of Song of Nephilim.
Attacking!
I'll handle this. Erde Kaiser!
Activation of Song of Nephilim has been ordered. All personnel on standby in the area should evacuate immediately.
You better run! Erde Kaiser!
Activation of Song of Nephilim has been ordered. All personnel on standby in the area should evacuate immediately. Activation of Song of Nephilim has been ordered. All personnel on standby in the area should evacuate immediately. Activation of Song of Nephilim has been ordered. All personnel on standby in the area should evacuate immediately. Activation of Song of Nephilim has been ordered. All personnel on standby in the area should evacuate immediately. Activation of Song of Nephilim has been ordered. All personnel on standby in the area should evacuate immediately. Activation of Song of Nephilim has been ordered.
Now hurry. This place will turn into a battlefield soon. Huh?
Supervisor Uzuki, do you realize what you're doing?
Pellegrini!
We still haven't gotten the information we need from that woman.
Stop it! We have all we need. We won't get anything else out of her.
That's for us to decide. Or do you intend to betray us again?
Again? I haven't done any...
Are you going to play ignorant? We know you're leaking information to the Federation.
Leaking information?
Now that the project has gone into operation, you no longer have any value. I'll dispose of you along with her.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that's not acceptable.
Jin? Uzuki? So you were the one who was receiving the data. You and your father have outdone yourselves.
Pellegrini, you've become skilled at playing the villain yourself.
Are you disappointed in me? You're right. I didn't stay the little girl you knew. And you look like you've grown older as well.
You look as young as ever. I envy you. I would have preferred that we met again under different circumstances.
You never change. You were always like that. You're incapable of acknowledging others.
And you ignored my feelings. And ran off to the Colonel.
Ran off to? No. I returned. Returned to where I belong.
The Colonel is where you belong? Why? Why do you care so much about him?
You never thought about my needs. You just manipulate people to suit your own. You could never understand. This is the destiny of my heritage.
Pellegrini.
Don't worry. You'll no longer have to trouble yourself. Since I'm going to put an end to you right here!
Ether drive!
Eliminated. Ether drive!
Ether drive!
I don't miss!
Ether drive!
Erde Kaiser! Ether drive!
Ether drive!
I don't miss! I don't miss!
Erde Kaiser!
Ether drive! Aye, Kaiser! I don't miss! I don't miss! I don't miss! I don't miss!
These are flowers for your grave. Will you accept them?
I don't miss! Behold the hellfire of the abyss!
Get them!
I must...
Take this!
Thank you.
No, this is not the end. Get them!
Take this!
Ether drive!
Ether drive!
Ether drive!
No, this is not the end.
Behold the hellfire of the abyss!
It can't be helped! Ether drive!
No, this is not the end.
Ether drive!
Erde Kaiser!
I don't miss!
Get them!
Take this! Come on!
It seems that I have underestimated you.
What happened?
Don't worry. It looks like my friends have come to rescue me.
That's a relief. Please, take care of my daughter.
I will. I promise.
Xion!
Jin, Dad, he came to rescue me.
Yes, I know.
He said he's gonna save Mom. He said he'd protect his family, even if it meant sacrificing himself.
Yes. Father worried about you until the very end.
Jin, Xion is at the church. I have to rescue her. I have to keep my promise to Dad.
Damn it! Try thinking about what's below when you're fighting!
Sorry. of Nephilim.
It's a requiem of the end. Song of destruction.
Then we need to hurry. There's not much time left.
I'll handle this.
Unable to continue combat. Shutting down systems.
Here!
Combat mode restart confirmed. functioning normally.
Don't underestimate me!